Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream this evening. I hope everybody's doing well. And boy, do I mean evening. It's 9:38 p.m. I am very late on my stream. Need a sleepy emote rather than just capybara. Jerp chill. Hey Jerp, I hope you're doing well. So done with today, but I've still got a bit to do. Well, I hope it wasn't too bad. Hope you're doing alright, man. Yeah, what I need is I need like a love or heart emote. It's like I don't have... The people that I'm sub to, don't have any. And I should have one myself, so I need to make one at some point. I love, Fat Love, that I use a lot. It's on our Discord server. But that is not mine. I found that one. I do like the concept of like holding up like a big old heart, so I'll probably roll with something like that. Got maintenance look at my fridge at Med Supply Company. Finally sent out new CPAP filters. Figured out some obnoxious work stuff. So you've been pretty productive today, it sounds like. As I hear a siren blaring outside. I didn't do it! Need some sort of don't bother me, I'm under the blanket emote. That's dual purpose of me sleep and fuck off, I'm tired. Just have the energy of Dunland. God, I fucking love that emote. So proud of that one. Well, for those that caught the Game Awards stream yesterday and managed to suffer through the entirety of it, because there was a lot of yelling. Again, I very much appreciate it. If you didn't, probably the best. Yeah, but you are partnered, so you can get those slots. You can get more slots. Do the thing. I mean, as of right now, I'm working on... What do I have? I think I have... Either I'm full up on static slots, or I have one or two more spaces. No, I have one or two more spaces. I know I have, like, 4 static... Or, no, not static. Animated emotes I can fill out. Oh, I have 3 slots, actually. 3 standard emotes and 4 animated emotes. And that's not to mention the additional bit emotes that I could add, which nobody would get. But I had some ideas for... Right. Yeah, the other thing, too, is I wanted, like, a shrug emote. Because I really dislike the shrug. It's either you get the, like, cell phone. I don't know why I said cell phone. You get the smartphone. What's the difference? You get the smartphone stock fucking emoticon, which is that. Or, you know, I can if they have it, I can use, you know, any Pepe or Peepo shrug. If they have that. But in the event that they don't, which not everybody does, then I get to use the very happy shrug, which is not always the situation. It's not always a happy shrug. Not to mention, I have a very just sour taste with this fucking shrug emote in particular. This one fucking asshole doesn't understand anything. Somebody else's chat. I was concerned about DMCA for the streamer if they were uploading stuff to YouTube, and I was explaining the difference with one of the modes, like streamer mode or whatever. Like, oh, it changes like the beginning and the ending songs and nothing else. And then this person comes in like, oh, I don't care. And it's like, well, I'm explaining to them about this and the YouTube stuff. And they're like, well, I don't watch YouTube. Well, that's not the fucking problem, is it? It's the streamer's problem, you ungrateful shit. I fucking hate those kind of people. Like, they can't put themselves in somebody else's shoes. It's like, for fuck's sake. Did I say it was your problem? No, it's the streamer's problem. If they're worrying about VOD mutes or, you know, copyright, fuck's sake. Anyway, so I have a very negative outlook with this emote. I still use it because, again, no shrug emotes. I get the base ass phone one that you know, you send to like your mom or you post on Twitter. And we have this happy shit. Anyway, so I need I want to make a shrug emote that's like legitimately, well, I don't know. And then a Gavlan one would seem very apt, considering our own Mr. Gavlan bot. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Mr. Gavlan? Yeah, there he is. Also, hey, Michael. How you doing? Hope you're well, buddy boy. Yeah, that's the thing too. If you have animated emote slots, then you can just transition those static ones, the standard emotes, over to the animated ones, and you can make more space for other ones that can't easily be animated or at all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you got that at least. Yeah, I'd like to mess around with, that I have access to all the Adobe tools. I'd like to mess around with some emote animating. I was going to, and then I was tired, and I didn't want to learn things at that time. So I said another time. Yeah, I feel it's good for your emotes to cover, like, basic emotions. It's like, my one friend, and I love him dearly, but, not all of his emotes are very usable. Like, they're kind of just, like, things, as opposed to, like, emotions, I guess. Yeah, no, you're good. No, if I'll ask you or I'll figure it out. I'm not in a rush. There's a lot of sirens going on out there. Down the road at any rate. And now I can't tell if that was a car blaring its horn or if that was a distant train. Because we do get those around here. Way, way far away. It's crazy how far Trainhorn's travel. One second. I'm not sure what VFR video is. Oh wait, darn, I forgot. Variable frame rate. Oh, okay. Alright, I gotta look at my window. What the hell is going on? They just keep going. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna put some like semi-snide, or I was thinking anyway, putting some semi-snide title because God of War didn't win Game of the Year last night. Which honestly, I mean, I wanted the Elden Ring to win, and I really had a good feeling it was gonna win. But I kind of was expecting God of War to pull it out. I am very curious, though, how close the gap was between the two. Because that must have been really fucking close. There was a lot of botting problems, apparently, and I figure that probably happens every year, but maybe it was a lot more so this year. If people were actually talking about it, you know? It's like, sure, it happens, but people don't bring it up. But if they do bring it up, then, man, it's happening in droves. There was some issue with, I think, Best Mobile Game or something. You couldn't vote for any of the other categories or something like that. So it was like Genshin Impact and... No, what was it? It was whatever category had Genshin Impact and Sonic Frontiers. I forget which one that was. Yeah, no, because Best Mobile was fucking Marvel Snap. Which, like, just came out, to my knowledge, and looks like any other trite mobile puzzle game. It looks awful. It looks absolutely fucking awful. I think God of War could have just won it on dumb linear gameplay designed to be a semi-interactive movie game design. A ton of people on my Twitter feed seem to like it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Individual thoughts, I see. No, I've barely seen anybody talk about Marvel Snap on my feed. Though I am, like, fully removed from any interest in anything superhero related. Aside from, like, the occasional Spider-Man and the Batman. That's like it. And even then, not like any of the recent Batman movies. Like, I enjoyed the first two Dark Knight movies. I forget who the director was. I don't really care. At the very least, the one with Heath Ledger in it. The second one, that's what I mean. I never watched like the third one. Because I think it was just a trilogy. Yeah, I don't care. Not to mention, they seem to have written themselves into like a very small corner in terms of what else they can actually do, because they keep combining their universes. Not like DC and Marvel, but they keep just combining everything, and then they get together, and then they did the thing, and it's like, okay, now what? And it's like, what are the stakes this time? It's just, I don't know. I feel like they're somewhat running out of ideas, and I think people are at least somewhat starting to get tired of superhero movies. I think it is cool that, you know, they combined everything, but it's getting old, I guess. I guess I'll pop over. It's me, Manstrom Gaming. Let's see. Yep, busy week for me. Had an expedited video release for Elden Ring DLC, which got announced like the day prior to it releasing on Wednesday, which is insane. So we'll probably still be waiting on any like full expansion DLC for a while. I have some thoughts towards it, but it's not really anything worth sharing. I'll just wait until they have anything, or, you know, when they show whatever they're gonna show. I guess at a minimum, I'm expecting something with Miquella, because I love this thought of just Griffith-related fuckery being a piece of shit. I love that thought. And I don't know, maybe something with the Badlands, because that was leaked a while back. Leaked rumor. And I think it'd be interesting. At the very least, seeing where all the Tarnished were banished to, I think that could definitely be something. But that's honestly all I have to say. But yeah, working on a expedited video release for the Coliseum stuff for Elden Ring for Peeve, and I was overwhelmed completely by the amount of love and support I got from his community. Like, everybody in chat, because he was showing the intro that I had made for his Coliseum video that I do for a lot of his videos, and everybody's really been loving. And with like 3,000 people there and just a ton of people in chat clapping, it was a lot. And then my Twitter kind of blew up a little bit. And that, in addition to the secondary Twitter account I made specifically for Elden Ring screenshots that I take, or is a part of, you know, working with Peeve. So that's cool, and that's been kind of popping off a little bit too. So yay. Yeah, I've barely had a chance to actually experience the Coliseum at all, because I've been so busy with doing work for him. And it's like, for that Coliseum video, what we were doing essentially was we decided that I'd work on the intro as soon as, you know, the thing came out, and while he was streaming it, you know, like the hour before that had even come out, he did like an 11-hour stream. My sleep was messed up that day, I think. I don't remember exactly how. It's been a long week, it feels like. And so he would, as he's doing these matches in the Coliseum, and he was playing with Ouroboros and Scott Jund a little bit, at least. He would hand off clips to me in their respective folders for the specific builds that he does, the characters, and then I would go ahead and throw that into the timeline and then edit that together. So it's like, while he's streaming, I'm putting together this video so we can have like the first big video of it out. And then he's showing the intro, and everybody's loving it. And at that same time, my Twitter's blowing up and like all these retweets and likes, and it's like, holy shit. And because I had posted, and I loved his reaction to it, because he was like laughing. He was like, oh, no way, dude. He's like, that was insane. I was like, I really want to clip this and I want to share it. And I'm like, these kind of emotions that I can hear personally, and especially when Chad is watching it for the first time and they're laughing at it, they're like thinking it's great. That is the kind of stuff that I love seeing and getting reactions for in terms of being an editor. I absolutely love that. So getting that like firsthand with that many people, with like nearly, it was like 2,900 people that were watching. That was great. It was such a good feeling. And I can't thank everybody enough for just being so nice and supporting and generous. Like I even got a tip from somebody from Peeves community who followed here, and then he tipped me towards the editing of the video and the intros and whatnot and all the work I've been doing recently. It was a pretty nice tip. It was like, appreciate you. Good work on the intros. They've been great. Keep it up. I was like, shit, man. Nobody has to tip me for the work I'm already getting paid for, especially expedited work. Time and a half. But it's very much appreciated, especially during these holiday seasons. But I mean, not to mention just from all of that and exposure I was getting on a Peeves stream from everybody that was watching day one for the Coliseum stuff. I got one of my older clients interested in getting some stuff rolling again, so that's always good. And I'm hoping that from that stream and people seeing my work, and from Peeve earlier retweeting, or quote retweeting, being like, hey, this guy needs some work. I'm hoping I can clutch one more client, and then I can like be good to frankly stop looking for Indeed work. As nice as, you know, steady work would be, at least in like that regard, like guaranteed steady work, as nice as that would be, I love the freedom and the creativity of working with singular people on projects and then getting feedback from them. It's just such a nice freedom, and I think my mom has recently really understood that, and because I had showed her what I had done, and she showed her husband too. I showed her the clip that I had retweeted the other day, the one I was just talking about, and she was really impressed, and she was really happy for me, and she's like, you know, I just want you to be happy, because I'd seen her the other day, and we were talking. I was like, with this tip that I got from one of Peeves viewers, I was like, you know, I'm already getting together with my mom. We were going to do lunch. I want to take my mom out for like a nice lunch. Nice sit-down lunch. And granted, I already knew this was going around. There's really bad flu going on this year. COVID in our area is in the rise again. A lot of people not wearing masks. I'll say that. My mom was like, yeah, can we wear masks when we go out? I'd rather not. I'd rather not get sick. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's fine. No, completely understandable. But yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take my mom out to a nice, you know, lunch. We're gonna sit down and it'll be nice, great, we'll chat and shit. She's like, yeah, I kind of just wanted to do McDonald's in the car. I thought we could eat it in the car. I wanted a Frosty or a milkshake. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, we can do that. And then I haven't been to McDonald's in the last time I was at McDonald's was much earlier this year, probably like February or so. And yeah, it was January or February. And I don't know if y'all remember, but I described that, man, it just didn't hold up at all. Like everything was extremely lukewarm and just not good. Like the fries were very unsalted. They weren't warm. The chicken nuggets, which I used to love as a kid, not good. Like, not terrible, but just not good. And the burger I had, just something was off about it. It was all bad. It was all really bad. And I was like, you know what? If we go to a different McDonald's, then sure. Maybe I'll have a better experience there. And the fries were salted very well. All the food was warm. The fries were as good as I remember. So there's that. I wasn't sure what I had wanted because, again, I don't go to McDonald's often at all. Because I'm just not into eating fast food like that. And so my mom's listing off her order, and like I'm still thinking about what I want. And she's like, how about like 2 cheeseburgers? We see at the bottom, and it's like a number 7. And she's like, number 2, which is the quarter pounder, which was not the thing. And I was just so like flustered and flabbergasted. And I was like, I don't fucking know what I want. I hate ordering from restaurants like this. Fucking fast food. I'm just not sure. And she's like, and she turns to me, is like, and a Coke? And I was like, sure, yeah. And as we're pulling away, I was like, I don't know what I wanted. And like, the 2 cheeseburgers were number 7. You picked the number 2. And I didn't even want the Coke. We just start laughing. You think it's the funniest shit. It's like my mom just like ordered for me. I had no input. Like, I didn't even want a fucking Coke. I drank it all, but I don't really drink soda. Except when I'm having like a fucking rum and Coke. And I got to talk to her about her recent issues through November. She had a lot of like her household family stuff going on. So there was a bit of cathartic emotions being let out there. And we went to Walmart, did a little bit of Christmas shopping. And we went to Aldi's, got some groceries. They added the self-checkout, which doesn't entirely work for their system. So, as with like every like grocery store, they're always short-staffed on people running the register and scanning shit. So for them putting in self-checkouts, that makes sense. And we picked a great time to go in there because there was like barely anybody there. There was no line, so we could have gone to the cashier and just had our stuff scanned like normal. But my mom decided, oh well, it's a new thing, let's go ahead and try the self-checkout. Jesus Christ, it's just not there. Because what they also do is, you have your cart, they have a cart sitting on the side that they will scan the stuff, they'll put the stuff in that cart, and with your empty cart now that you have, you will give it to them. You'll go ahead, take your cart, bag your stuff yourself, because that's how Aldi's does it. You bring your own bags, or you can buy bags from them. You bag your stuff, roll out with the cart, put it in your car, and then bring the cart back. And the way it works is it's linked up via quarters. So you put like a quarter into this chain bit, and that pops out, and then you can actually take the cart. And then when you're done, put it back in, pop it in with the next chain for the next cart, and then you get your quarter back. It's a very simple, nice system. With the self-checkout, though, they don't have carts sitting on the side. So it's just, you set your stuff on the ground next to like the whole kiosk, and it doesn't work the same. It just, the system doesn't work really there. Like, it would work if you have like a few things, but I don't know, it's not quite where it could be. My mom was pretty dissatisfied and she was really frustrated, but she calmed down after the fact after we got out of there. Also, sorry, I'm losing my focus on chat. I'm going into a tizzy of talking and rambling. Point is, I had a good time with my mom. Peeves community is very nice and generous, and hoping to cinch one more client. I can stop looking for random Indeed jobs for companies that I have no idea what they are and barely know what they do. And especially the waiting. I hate the waiting. And the only interview that I did have got cucked because of Indeed's messaging system just completely fucking me over. I get sent a message and I refresh my email multiple times, never see the message. Reply like an hour later, even though the dude was like an hour late to the interview I scheduled with him, saying this is what time I'm available. And he's like, hey, can we go ahead and do the thing? I'm available now. Wrapping up with another potential, person. And then I send the message, hey, sorry I didn't hear from you, like hours later. And then I send a message hours later, realizing, oh, there's the fucking message suddenly. I only refreshed the page all day, refreshed my email all day to get cucked by its messaging system. And I send back, sorry about the issue. I'm still interested in the job. There was a weird bug. I'm available again at the same time tomorrow. Never fucking heard back. So I lost that job because of Indeed. I'm very irritated by that. Because at least with that job, it was towards growing a YouTube channel. So like same realm of what I've been doing, basically. At any rate, yes, big money with the rush order, definitely. I was up for 27 hours when everything was said and done to get this video ready. Day one, so yeah, I got paid pretty decently. Just have like a mental list of stuff I can order anywhere, a few things, like from any given place. Yeah, I mean, like I was thinking like, oh, I wanted a burger from McDonald's, but I don't know, I don't get like fast food hardly ever anymore. I just have my stuff, here, order my groceries and shit, and make my own stuff. And that suits me fine. Yeah, I don't know. I was flabbergasted. I was flustered. Wasn't sure what to order. Double cheeseburger is the classic lazy choice. Well, I almost got it. It was so lazy to the point, or not even lazy. I was just so, like, whatever, I'm just gonna eat the thing that, like, I think pickles are okay. I normally don't like to eat them on, like, my burgers. But I was just like, I'm not taking apart this fucking sandwich. I'm just gonna eat the shit while my mom's talking. I can't even be bothered. Oh, but yeah, the fries were good. Warm, salted. Burger tasted perfectly fine. Warm. The chicken nuggets, though, no. Those have fallen off. Those are really fallen off. They do not taste the same as they did when I was a kid. They taste very bland. I mean, I'm aware of the process that goes, behind them, so maybe there's been some ingredient changes since I had them years back, but no, it's just not the same. Not at all. I was really impressed. Like, I asked my mom for one, and she gives me one, and eat it, and it's like, first bite, and I'm like, this is extremely bland. This is very, very bland. I remember these being much sweeter. This tastes terrible. They stopped frying everything in lard. I guess, is that cheaper then? Yeah, whatever process otherwise that they would have stopped. I thought in my head. That's probably why it's been so long. But, it's a good thing I don't get fast food often because it's not good for me at all. At all. It's a saturated fat thing. People were all worried about that. Oh, wait, that's right. I remember hearing about that. Completely forgot. Edible for vegans and whatnot. Okay. For fries, they've been coming up with a replacement flavoring, but for the nuggets, no dice. I see. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that. At least too much. Yeah, vegetarian, not entirely sure about vegan. I will say, just as a side thought, speaking of, Impossible Burgers are really good. I haven't had those in a minute. I forget where I had one last, but man, they were good. Impossible Burgers are really good. I think I had one like a year ago or so. I was talking about it on stream, I remember. I do remember that. Seriously, really good. It's like, it has the, like, the taste of meat, but it's like a bit of like a rubbery kind of, I don't know, texture to it, I suppose. It was still very good. Very, very, very good. I really can't remember where I had gotten that from, though. What else is up? Let's see. When I was out at the store with my mom at Aldi's, I had a Venus flytrap. A little Venus flytrap. I always wanted one of those. Though they say you should water it with distilled water. I have my water purifier thing, so I guess that technically counts as distilled. Kind of, in a way. It distills it, kind of. So, I don't know. It'll probably be fine. And if not, then, you know, it's a little experiment to try. But we'll get plenty of sunlight in my windowsill. And I've had a pretty good track record with plants in my house so far. Smaller ones, anyway. The big ones, not so much, because they got fucking gnats all in them. That was annoying, like, the first year I moved in. It was summer. Just a bunch of gnats all over my house. Got Burger King earlier, and their onion rings are terrible now. I used to get onion rings all the time. Does McDonald's have onion rings? If they don't, then, yeah, it must have been Burger... Well, No, we didn't get Burger King that often when I was a kid. It was usually, like, McDonald's. Wendy's was, like, the secondary choice. Burger King was the third. My mom never liked the smell of my breath from the onion rings, and she eventually, because her body is weird, developed a crazy allergy to them, in which if she tastes onion powder or onions, if she eats onions, anything touches onions in her food, she gets extremely pale, nauseous, dizzy, sick, throws up, and like passes out, basically. Crazy. Oh, in addition to going shopping at Walmart with my mom, she was asking me, you know, what I wanted, because she had some bigger thing in mind. She was like, oh, what did you want in terms of Christmas? I know you were mentioning something a while back, and I was like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, however, I listed off a few things, and I was like, oh, I was needing some slippers, and I'd seen some slippers at Walmart, and I was like, hey, I wouldn't be opposed if you got me some slippers, you know, today. So I got some new fucking slippers, dude. They're nothing special, but goddamn it, they're better than the slippers I was running before. I mentioned on stream that I used double-sided tape to fucking because this is like all falling off. Like, look at that. Like, before I did the double-sided tape, it was just, it's like I had to leave the slippers at the desk here before I got up. Ridiculous. But these have been very comfortable, and I'm happy I have something, you know, to actually wear that's not fucking falling apart. Shoe-wise, anyway. Let's see, what else have I done? I've been really busy all this week. I haven't played all that much stuff. I did see the end. I saw the end to Callisto Protocol, and holy shit. Wow. That game is really, really bad. That ending, man. Like, I talked about it last week, and for like a good hour, I talked about the problems that it has. That ending, though, holy fuck. Goddamn terrible. So it sets itself up for, yeah, I didn't really do anything. I didn't really play all that much. I played some Left 4 Dead, too. That was about it. Oh, did the thing end? Yep, the thing ended. Oh, we're gonna go back to who? Yeah, let's start off from the beginning. Not only does the ending, and I guess if you're concerned about spoilers for Callisto Protocol, you can leave for like, I don't know, 3 minutes, or just mute for 3 minutes. I'm not gonna hold up my hand. I don't think anybody really cares, honestly. It's got such a bad rap right now. Let's see. In addition to it setting itself up for like end game like DLC, like there was already an expansion that was announced, and like, you know, forgetting about any of the extra, you know, death scenes that are being added, and additional death scenes, I should say. So I don't know, people have their problems with that. It's like, if people supposedly asked for it and it's just a ditch, who cares? Who fucking cares? Probably like, there's gonna be like 4 people that buy it, and then they make a YouTube video, and then everybody else can see it and be like, yeah, okay. If it's worth anything more than like $2. Unless they just do a whole ass like expansion pass, then like, okay, that's for like $20, then sure, you can include that in that. I guess so long as they don't charge for it individually, it's like whatever. But they have a story expansion coming out in the summer of next year, which is going to be the conclusion to Callisto Protocol. Stupid. Dead Space 3 did something like that too. I never played it. I never had... All I know about that is that it ends with... Spoilers for ending of Dead Space 3. Is the DLC anyway. Is that they get back to Earth, and then Earth is all infested with necromorphs, and then the series ended. So, alright. So Callisto Protocol ends with, you beat the big bad, which it's the same way. The combat is the exact same you've been doing the entire game. Like, nothing changes. Like, it's still the hold left, hold right, hold left, shoot. That's it. Like, you hit him with the pipe, I think. Or the stun baton, I'm so sorry. Hit him with the stun baton, and that's it. There's like some there's some ads that pop out, which are just really annoying because they're the enemies that just insta-kill you by exploding. Insta-kill you being, I think they just grab you, and then they put you in the death animation. I don't know if they just explode and you take some damage, you get knocked back. I think they just grab you. I could be wrong, but at the very least, they're the exploding enemies. The final boss is also very uninspired because it's just a big... It's like Clayface from Batman. It's just a big blob with, like, blobby arms and legs. Really fucking bad design. And what you do is you shoot its, like, faceplate mush that's covering the actual dude's head. This is the next step in evolution. They did that plot again from Dead Space 1. And you shoot that for a while, and then that's it. That's the whole fight. That's a boss. And then you do a run escape thing, which the timing actually does not matter. You're not going to die if you don't run. You just sit there and do nothing forever. And it's like, all the facilities gonna explode. You gotta get out of there. You just hang out there. Like, Lance McDonald is trying to find a way to, like, go back to the room that the boss fight was in, which now, in the boss fight, there was this whole, like, hologram thing in the center, this huge hologram thing that was just broken because of the fight. The room's all, like, dark, and it's, like, lots of mood lighting. You run forward to escape, and then you go back, and, like, there's this weird door just blocking it, and the room is, like, completely fixed, and all the lights are on. So, they like, half thought that through. And the game ends with the main character sends the other side main character woman out because he's like, I did a bad thing, sorry about that, you go, you do the thing, you tell people about this. And then it has, like,
As I watched, as I left the facility and watched Jacobs do the thing, I realized he wanted peace, and I hope he found it. And as I sailed through, and it's like, what is this stupid monologue? What the fuck is this? Genuinely terrible is what it is. And Jacobs is like the main character. He's fighting off a bunch of the monsters, and he does it. He kills all the monsters, and then he's very tired. The facility's still exploding. Hologram of the doctor woman who you met like twice throughout the entire game, maybe 3 times. She pops up on a hologram that's all staticky. She's like, hey, there is a way out after all. And it's not just this one escape pod that only could hold the one person, which is why the Jacobs guy sacrificed himself. It's not just the one pod. There's another way out of here. And then in the background, you hear a AI voice say that the exploding facility has now been rectified, and it's like the exploding facility has stopped exploding. Or like, you know, like generators have been set to safety mode or something. And then she's like, but I'm gonna need your help. And then what doesn't make sense is the final boss. He used to just be like a prison captain or whatever, and then he got all infected, and then you fought him a few times throughout the game, and then he became this big old blob. And it's like the only thing that was kind of seeable was his just head and face. Whenever you would like get rid of the mushy mask, part of this blob boss fight. Anyway, so she's like, I need your help. And the prison captain, with like not even like the whole blob, it's like just his face, but it's like you can tell that they just used like his humanoid model and not the big clay face mushman model. But his face just goes, bah! And then the game ends, and it says Callisto Protocol. The Callisto Protocol. And then the credits roll. And then everybody fucking refunded the game immediately. But they couldn't, because they already put in the time. What an absolute mess. What a fucking mess. I really ragged on the Callisto Protocol. I kind of tried to give it some credit towards, you know, some of the things it did. Like the atmosphere was, you know, good. I'll give it 2 additional credits. The atmosphere and, you know, the sounding was good. I originally said I'll give it 2 additional credits. Aside from, you know, it looks good too. Yeah, it's the CBAT. Yeah, it's the CBAT. Hi, Mag. You know, you could save those up. I heard sounding. You could save these up. You could like save them up. I could stream a game. You could pick. This is the best reward. Okay. I'm gonna make it higher. 3001. Get ready to save up. Hope you're doing well, Meg, by the way. Sorry. Train of thought. Please come back. I know what I was talking about. Where was I? Yeah, so atmospheric, yeah, atmosphere was good. The sound design was good. It looked good. It looked like a good game. And the other 2 credits I'll give it is I do like the voice acting for most part. I feel like Jacob's the main character. He is very believable in that he's not just like, oh, fuck, oh, shit, ah, fuck. Like, he gets very emotional when people die and he's trying to save people. Like, at the beginning of the game, his, like, trucking partner, like, dies and he's, like, very visibly upset. He gets thrown in prison because the warden wanted him. It was stupid plot, doesn't matter. And he's, the whole time, he's, like, sitting there, he's like, no, I shouldn't be here. And he's, like, very physically upset. And it's like, it's a very believable performance. I'll give it that. Not everybody's a great actor in that game, but, like, him specifically. He is a well-known actor. I forget who. I haven't, like, seen anything he's in. I know a good part of the main cast are, like, all well-known actors.
But he does do a really good job, I do feel. He is very emotional sounding in a lot of his lines. So there's that, and I'd say that the animations in the game are well made as well. You know, not the combat really, but that's all I can give the Callisto Protocol. It has good atmosphere in parts. The sound design is good. The animation quality is pretty good. And the voice acting, for the most part, is pretty solid and pretty believable. Everything else, though, is fucking abysmal. And it's such a shame. Such a shame. If it makes you feel any better, Malice, fuck. I almost said CBT. CBAT keeps me in Zenny poverty. It doesn't. You could save up those Zenny. Save up those Zenny. I could play a game. I think I could play a PS2 or PS1 game, or I could play a Steam game. Nah. You and Mag are seriously just linked at the hip, I swear. Oh, cool. Lee got the drip channel changed on Heck Jumpers Discord. It used to be Jay's drip check, but they have undergone the things, so now it's Lee's drip check. Good, I'm happy for them. Happy for her. Jerk check. It'd be like last week, jerk check. You're gonna jerp what now? Somebody made a really good post about the Game Awards. I want to talk a little bit about that before I started. Oh no, Betty White's trending on Twitter. Oh, I hope she's not dead. I still love that joke. That's such a the person who's already died. It is very sad. It's like, oh god, I thought they died. They were trending because they died. Yeah, it'd probably take me a good minute to actually find it. Because there were some interesting games that had come out of Game Awards. Trailer and reveal wise. There was that, what was it, Post Trauma, I think? Or something Trauma. I think it was Post Trauma. Which is like a fixed camera angle, which being shown at the Game Awards, that's like, wow. Fixed camera angle, Silent Hill kind of looking game. We'll see if it's any good. There was, life for me, I cannot remember the name. It was very like pixelated. It had like a overlay of like pixels to like the entire style. It felt very like Blade Runner-esque, kind of wastelandish. That looked very neat, whatever that is. There was the Diablo 4 cinematic that was shown, which I thought was weird that they didn't just show like more gameplay. To which my friend Armand had said that, well, they had like an hour of gameplay they showed off. So, and because I was like, well, then in that case, that's probably like the opening cinematic, I feel. I was like, yeah, probably. Like part of it, at least. Very, very well animated, though they completely fucking missed the mark. The game releases Diablo 4. Debless 4 releases 6/23. They missed it. I can't believe it. They could have released in like 2006. Unbelievable. Fucking go back in time, idiot. Disgusting. But But yeah, that cinematic was pretty cool for a game that I'm probably never going to touch because Blizzard is shit ass. And I do not want to support them. There was a Jedi Survivor Fallen shit additional titles. That looked cool. Probably not going to touch that though. Maybe. It's EA published. Respawn is a great dev, and I've loved their work for a long time. No, not for the work that everybody is like familiar with like Apex and Titanfall. No. And of course, you know, there was Armored Core. What was it? Armored Core 6, I believe. Which I've been waiting for like a really good like mech game that wasn't like some like iffy indie game to come around and be like, yes. Because I love the concept and ideas of mechs, but I've never had a medium to funnel me through to introduce me to it exactly. And like the older PS2 Armored Core games, and I think maybe PS1, those games look like they play really rough, and it doesn't look that fun. Whereas something like The Answer, the one Armored Core game, I don't know which one that was, if it was 4 or 5, that came out on like the PS3 and 360, where it's like, I have this very distinct memory of seeing gameplay of it, and it's this multiplayer fight, these two dudes fighting in this huge expansive desert that's just blanketing an entire city, so you can only see like a few buildings that are popping out of the sand, and they're just thrust boosting all over the fucking place at like Mach 10, and it's amazing. And it's like, I want to play this game, but it's on old hardware that I don't want to pull out, and even then, you know, try to find a copy, which, I mean, probably wouldn't be that hard. Which I was thinking, with the PS3 emulator getting, you know, better in the past couple of years, maybe I could try it on there. But there's a lot of Armored Core games. There is a lot. So, at the very least, with Miyazaki being the initial director, and then the directing being handed over to, I don't remember who it is. I don't think I've heard of their name before. With From Software being where it is now, where it's putting out content consistently, and it's all just stellar and all beloved, I don't think this is going to be any different. I mean, Sekiro was like the most different kind of thing that they've done recently, and I mean, it's definitely different than, like, you know, the average Souls, you know, experience kind of. It's like much more of an action game than traditional Souls shit. So with a new Armored Core game, and that being something completely different to Souls, I'm very interested and very excited to see what they actually do with it, and it looks really good. Of course, though, I would be very hypocritical in saying that, or rather, in not saying that I didn't need any gameplay. I need some gameplay. I have faith in From Software. That is just a cinematic, though. I do need some gameplay to know how it actually plays, how it looks. Because, well, yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna need some gameplay, though. Like, that just builds up the hype. It doesn't tell me what the game is gonna be, how it's gonna play. It's probably gonna play like the older games, but you never know. It could play quite a bit different than, like, the last game they put out for Armored Core. Who knows? So it's important to keep that in mind. Sure, you can get hyped about the cinematic trailers. Wait for the gameplay. Speculate on it until you get the gameplay. When you get the gameplay, then okay. It was like that with Starfield for years. I'm still mad about it, where it's people were like, oh, this is going to be the best thing ever. And it's the greatest game that's concept art ever. It's so cool. All the concept art, it's going to be so cool. All the cinematic trailers, oh my god, how's it play? Concept art. And then they showed off the gameplay and it just felt very But I'm very lukewarm towards Bethesda nowadays anyway. I love, Fallout 3 is great. It's got issues. New Vegas is great. It's published by them. New Vegas is great. It's got less issues than Fallout 3. Fallout 4 was fun. It has a lot of issues. Fallout 76 is Fallout 76. And they think the most exciting thing to add is a shooting gallery towards... You remember the pit? You remember the old area I went to in Fallout 3? Well, now it's a shooting gallery for daily missions. Yay! And then they just ruined it. Yeah, throughout the cinematic, you're returning to the pit, and it's gonna be for daily missions. Woo! And you have to grind to even get there in the first place. Those people still think the game's gonna be great. Low gameplay expectations, that audience. Oh yeah, I know. One of my friends, I was talking about earlier, Lee, they're like, oh, is there going to be any Starfield at the Game Awards? Oh, man, I hope they show Starfield. It's like, no, they're probably not gonna. And, like, the expectation for Elder Scrolls 6 is like, yeah, I mean, it's Elder Scrolls. It's going to play basically the same. I hope they add some, innovation to it. I'd like for them to. Because, like, the third-person combat is fucking abysmal. The combat in general is abysmal. Well, it could be worse. It's not abysmal. It's not great. It feels very just, you push the button, and then you run out of stamina. And then then you're just spamming the attack button because you can't do heavy attacks anymore because you ran out of stamina. It's like, I've tried playing that game. I've tried playing that game with, like, okay, I'm gonna guard break, and then I'm gonna do the attack, and it's just like, I mean, it kind of works. But the third person gameplay for that, like, Rachel loves playing Skyrim third person. She doesn't like playing it first person. It makes her a little, like, nauseous, which fair enough, but third person combat just looks especially bad. Just the way the camera controls. So I hope they improve upon that for the next game. It's gonna look really good. Like, Skyrim looked pretty good. Or, who am I kidding? Skyrim looked great for the time. But, like, Elder Scrolls 6, even just seeing, like, the face model for Skyrim Grandma, seeing how that's gonna look, it's like, oh, this game is gonna look very realistic looking. It's gonna, like, I mean, it's current gen, next gen shit. I will say that. Whether the roleplay stuff is gonna be any better, I don't know. Because roleplaying in Skyrim, at least through the dialogue system, is here's two choices, and there's not, like, any other, like, and it's just, like, quest-wise. It's like, here's two choices. There's not, like, any, like, tell me about, like, this whole area, or, like, I don't know. What I'm trying to get at is, like, there's not, like, a dialogue system that's very in-depth feeling and very expressive that, like, Fallout New Vegas felt like. Like, very, very expressive. So, like, for that and possibly Starfield, I don't know. I'm not expecting too much. I'm hoping, but I'm not expecting for anything necessarily great. Just play indie games. No, I'll just play PS2 games. Good gameplay, good story. No, but the problem is they're all pixel. You know how it is. It's all pixeled. Every indie game nowadays, it's just, look, it's retro. It's retro. Not really, but, you know. There's a lot. You never played Withering Rims, did you? No. I didn't say every single one. I said not actually. Yeah, I mean, what I've seen from Withering Rims, it does seem fun. I don't know about the rogue. Whichever rogue it is, I'll never fucking remember. It's roguelite. You can explain it to me. Don't explain it to me. Because I'm just going to forget again. I always forget. Did you like Darkwood? I didn't play Darkwood yet. I didn't play it yet. So yet another game I need to get on to stream. But for now, I'm stuck with God of War. Look at you not playing good games. I know. I'm just bitching about new games. Because I'm very contrarian. I'm such a contrarian. I hate new games. That's why, you know, that's why I hate Pokemon in Callisto Protocol, in Diablo, and that's why, you know, I especially hate like Elden Ring, and I absolutely despise the new God of War. I can't stand it. Terrible. I hate new things. Mel is such a contrarian. He's such a pessimist. He hates everything. I do. I really do. I just want to play PS2 games. No, I'm sorry if I have a standard that, man, I'd love for games to be released that aren't just the same thing, or at least very linear story-wise, and have just don't be The Last of Us. Just please stop being The Last of Us. My God. Yeah. There's a lot of indie games too, like a lot. That just you seek indie games? I don't seek indie games. I seek games that I would enjoy, which nowadays are quite few and far between. It's just partially because of the state of the landscape of current game development, just being you rush out the game and then fix it later. Never finish your games. And then also too, I think I've come to the conclusion that I am like being completely skeptical on any game ever again that is from the creators of Thing You Loved comes thing that is that thing but made by like 4 people from that original thing. I'm fucking done with that. Way too many times has that happened, and it's just been fucking dog shit, or just not that great. Callisto Protocol, great recent example. One I just remembered earlier today because of a very great simile that Pat Stares At fucking made, which is he explained that, oh yeah, this studio that made a thing, or this dude that made a thing, well, people want him to make this thing, even though he was like, I want to make different thing. And then they said no. And he was like, okay, I'll make this thing. And then they made this thing. And then it came out, and it wasn't that great. And that game series was The Evil Within. I was like, shit, no, he's right. He's fucking right. Evil Within is fun, but it's fucking jank as hell. It's just trying to be Resident Evil 4. Callisto Protocol is just trying to be Dead Space. So I'm done. I'm done. I am completely done. When that one trailer at the Game Awards was, from the creators of BioShock comes, it's BioShock again. I was like, nope. My expectations are middling to low. We're not doing this. I am not getting excited for this shit when Callisto Protocol was people who made hallways and lighting. That's all they brought. I think Schofield is a great director. I'll stand by that. The way he tackles systems and the way he did with Visceral Studios, Visceral Games was great. We're not doing this shit again. I'm not going to be completely like, oh, this is going to fucking suck, but my expectations are fucking low. Middling to low. I'm done. I am done having any faith in from the creators of Thing You Liked comes Thing That's Not It. But we tried. LOL. So no more. That's the thing too. Yeah, with it's something about the restrictions of whether you're making whatever kind of art piece. I mean, games are art. The restrictions that you have in place definitely affect how your finished product is going to be. Whereas there are no limitations aside from what the studio or publisher wants you to do. And then you do the thing, and it's the same thing because they wanted you to do the same thing that you did last time that was good in 2008. So yeah. Alright. It's been an hour and a half. I'm sure certain specific people are like, oh my god, play the fucking game already. So I think I'll play the game. I suppose final thing I'll bring up in regards to the Game Awards is, let's see, Chris Judge going on for, it was a 7-minute speech, by the way. It was 7 minutes, apparently. Or nearly 7. Nearly 7 minutes, and he's like, they're playing the music, which is the cue of, get off the fucking stage. Yeah, 7 Steam Decks given out. Jeff Keighley was kind of pissed. He was ragging on him. And then he was kind of pissed again at the end of the show, which, okay, I will say, because I said earlier, I was expecting to be hearing Michael, my friend, cheering because he voted God of War for Game of the Year, Ragnarok. Game of the Year, Ragnarok. I was expecting to hear him cheer because I was like I said, I wanted Elden Ring to win. I had a pretty good feeling it would win, but there was still that pretty big margin of doubt that God of War was going to win. And regardless of the fact that, or at least somewhat regardless of the fact that, Miyazaki, I have a lot of respect for the man. Regardless of him being up there, yeah, it does make me a little bit more mad because it's him. But if the, creatives behind God of War, whoever would have gone up, if they would have gone up, I probably would have still been somewhat mad. The kid that showed up in the end and he fucking just snuck his way up on, and people have put out a lot of stuff about him, and it's a lot of it's not even necessarily true. Like, he was on InfoWars, but it was in regards to free Taiwan related stuff. He's I think he's 14. He said some shit for a joke, and that was it. But it's a fact of the matter that the whole time while I was what is yeah, he's a prankster. While I was sitting there and being like, who the fuck is this kid? Why is he wanting to get up on the mic? And he's wanting to pop in between the mic several times while Miyazaki is, giving a speech and his translator is giving a speech, but they keep just narrowly blocking him from the mic. And he's hanging out there in the back. I was wondering, is that the director? I fucking forget his name. I need to start remembering his name because I really do like him. The director for A Way Out and It Takes Two. Is that him? Is that, or not him, but is that his son? Is that one of the people up there's son that went up on stage? Whose kid is this? Who's the fucking 14-year-old? And somebody had said on Twitter that, I'd be more mad if he butted in and didn't let him finish his speech, but he did. So, it is kind of funny. You clearly missed how many times the kid was trying to get up in there and interrupt the speech. He didn't fucking care. What a fucking asshole. And how disrespectful. So that just entire moment is going to be completely just remembered and ruined for, not from what From Software did, making, a really great fucking game. No. Or even God of War for making a game. I haven't played it, so, I have no... I have minor opinions. I have no opinions. But that moment is just ruined. Because then you just have this stupid fucking 14-year-old kid saying just a really stupid joke that people are just going off with, like, completely. Like, it's just not funny. It's not funny at all. I mean, some of the memes were kind of funny, but the thing that bothers me too is the matter of, what was security doing? Like, did they not think about it? Like, this kid's trying to be on the back. Like, not to say that, the step would have been, security's going to rush on stage, get this kid off mid-speech, and then everybody's going to be like, what the fuck was that? And nobody's listening to Miyazaki. I get why they didn't do anything at that point. But there's just this 14-year-old kid walking up with them. And it's like, who the fuck are you? Like, imagine if, confusion aside, imagine if that was somebody else and they had, like, a weapon or ill intent. And they're just back up there on the stage. And then they stab any one of the developers. Like, fucking imagine that. So that's just such poor just control on security's, side there. Like, yeah, he did a funny joke. He did a meme. What a prankster. But it could have been a lot worse if it was somebody with malicious intent, is all I'm saying. So hopefully they check themselves going forward. And again, yeah, I am slightly more mad because, it's Miyazaki. And I love From Software. And a lot of respect for all of them. I still would have been, like, mad. In, like, the same thought in mindset of, you're interrupting their moment. They won Game of the Year. How fucking dare you? Like, who the fuck are you? Jason Schreier, very popular gaming interviewer, did an interview with the kid the day after. He was arrested, by the way. I guess he was let go. I don't know what his charges were, if any. I know he's a minor. Did an interview with him, and somebody was bringing up that, because of the interview, it's like, oh, why give this kid more attention? This isn't newsworthy. And it's, well, yes, it is, because millions of people saw this kid make a terrible, stupid, dumb joke. So it kind of is, and they interrupted the end of the award show. It's kind of newsworthy. And then they were trying to argue that it wasn't. And then he was like, this is like the dumbest take I've heard in a while. Yes, it is newsworthy. And I feel like it's hard to fall into that category of, like, because not that the kid is a fucking, like, shooter, but, like, for somebody, like, you don't want to give them any more publicity than they already have. Like, don't make memes. Don't just do this and do that. The memes, like, are one thing that I don't agree with in this case. It's just stupid. So I get to hear Bill Clinton memes for, like, a while, and I'm like, yeah, that's really not that funny at all. It's the problem with giving attention to things that don't need attention, but it's impossible not to talk about. So, like, with shooters, like, or serial killers even, like, oh, don't give them a name, don't talk about them, don't give them publicity, because then they'll just build up from that, and you're, like, glorifying this dude, and then other people will follow that in the same fucking footsteps, and it's, yes, but it's impossible not to talk about. So it's like, how do you work that out? You just don't report that, you know, there was some shooter, killer, some random kid making a stupid joke. And again, I'm not comparing that kid to those people, but just in that sense of, like, the kid's obviously not a serial killer or murderer. I'm not saying that. Not at all. But in the same vein of don't glorify this stupid act, it's hard. It's impossible not to talk about, especially on the news. No, you know, and you're going to have to report it multiple times. It's a very confusing line of how much do you talk about it? When do you stop talking about it? Yeah, at the end of the day, you know, the Game Awards, it's like, who cares? But it's, at the very least, it's the moment it's important for the people who get to go there, who are nominated, who are up on stage and get to go there and accept these awards. And then for that to be interrupted in this great triumphant moment for them, it's like, you know, that's a shame. That's a shame. I don't know how much of it is like rigged in comparison to like the Oscars or the Grammys or whatever, where it's just like a panel of fucking old shitters and it's like, oh, fucking old white dudes. Oh yeah, all right, such great taste in movies, these old white dudes, as opposed to, you know, moviegoers, audience, you know, voting en masse for what their favorite thing is. Like, it's not professionally chosen at all. The words. This is reading through. Don't name the person or show their face. Yeah, I guess that would be a way to go about it. Like, you can report on it, but yeah, don't put a name to them, I guess. That would work. Don't, like, show their face. Though, kind of hard to, at least in regards to it's an award show, kind of impossible to ignore that, you know, everybody saw this kid's face. I just see it as disrespectful. This is the end of the conversation, really. It was very disrespectful. The footage is on a delay and they have controls to blur things out as necessary. I don't think they're not going to be able to catch that so quickly. Not in all cases. Like, in that case, like, nah. TGA is just amateur as fuck how they're running it. I couldn't say. Okay, as of 15 minutes ago, let's play video games. Because I'm sure certain specific people are here and they're like, play the game. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't now. Play the game, Pastrami Strom. I came here to watch video games, not for you to talk about who cares. Idiot. It's already 11. Jesus Christ. Oh, Mal is gonna need to change the volume because he doesn't know how to balance shit. I clicked this screen multiple times. Screen. It's playing on my PS5 earlier. Please turn off. I was using this fucking earlier too. Why is this even connected? Oh, because it was in sleep mode, that's why. I need a faster process of turning this off, I swear. Yeah, this is emulated. God of War 3 probably won't be emulated, though. Because, if I can't get God of War 3 to run well in the emulator, then that's not going to happen. So far, I'm not having good luck with it. Let's remove the device. I know, I'm working on it. I'm gonna have to get more water in a second here before we actually start. That's me. Nobody did. Alright, well, this loads up again. I'm gonna get water. Be back in 1 second. And a coworker who worked on God of War Collection handed me a couple of spare copies. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I just wanted to do it, stream it in like the easiest way that I could. If that's emulation, then sure. But like I said, for God of War 3, I'm probably gonna have to actually play that on hardware. Which I have to figure that out within like the next week or so. Which Christmas is in 2 weeks. Shit's fucked. Alright, last time we got cucked out of Pandora's box. The box sissy. Pandora's sissy. I forget what the stream title was. We got the big fuck you sword. It was not the button. That was not the button. What was the button? That was not the button. I forgot how to fucking play. Turn it on a little more. Volume sound about good, y'all. Balancing sound alright. Sometimes kind of hard balancing action games because they're just so egregiously loud. That is my special for the second time, Pastrami Strong. What was the button? How did I switch weapons? I don't remember. Yeah, it's not R3, L3. I just remember it being some weird combination. I thought it was something with the sticks. For the last time, it was not L2. Stop it. I'm just hitting every button. Here, I'll check the control scheme. Let me see. L1 to R1. There it is. I was hitting them individually. I was like, what am I missing here? The fucking of this sword. I think it was collection and 3 or ascension and 3 or I know. That's neat. I don't remember my moves. That's the problem for not playing for an entire fucking week. Forget how to play every time. Which, not really how I meant for this to go, but that's how it's been. Yeah, what a special power. I can spin and swim. Right, circle. Furries. Lance of the Furries. Oh yeah, I had got this. I don't think I... I don't think I used that at all. And then Kratos died because he fell. Whoops. I can't wait for the spinning logs with the rotating blades. Oh yeah, this magical bullshit. Look how pretty he sounds. Alright, let's do it. After I put on some chapstick. Getting into this bad habit recently on these streams, where because it's so dry because it's winter, I keep like biting the inside of my lip. It's getting old. I'm trying not to do it, but I can't help it. Like, I'm not actively doing it on stream. Like, it's one of those things where I do it on stream. It's in the same way where, like, I start coughing and, like, sniffling and shit more. I shit more on stream. And, like, right before I start, it's like I'm suddenly afflicted by all these coughs. Not all the time, but... I was saying last time this area reminded me a lot of, what was it, Gluttony from Dante's Inferno. I thought you were just dealing with hella asthma or something. Kind of. It's performance anxiety. Can I make this? I didn't make it. I have bad sinuses. I mean, yeah, I'm not coughing all the time. How long have you been streaming for so far? Like this stream? Or for timeline? This stream, it's been an hour and 48. Timeline, 5 years? Yeah, overall, it's been like 5 years, I think. It's been about a year and a half since I've actually started turning consistent profit. It's not a lot, but it's there. Started in 2008. Yeah, because you mentioned stuff about starting on like JTV. I remember seeing lots of clips from JTV. I never actually went there though. I was a YouTube bitch baby, like, but I would, what was it? One guy I would watch was like one of the first like horror like Let's Players. I forget his name, but it's like he would just get scared by everything, and like he'd have friends who were hanging out with him that just watched him play like scary games. He'd have the best screams over like everything. It was good. Like I remember that kind of JTV stuff. Okay, the game is parrying. Don't do anything fun. Okay. What was it? X? No, wait, what was it? Yeah, it was X. Ooh, do they just fly up automatically? Ooh, yeah, that kind of makes them a little easier to juggle. I guess I'm not allowed to parry with this. Hang on, just remember how to play. Stop it. JTV gave it a lot of room to be awkward as fuck because nobody knew what they were doing. And the streaming software sucked and chat went down for weeks at a time. Yeah, I remember you saying that in one of your recent videos. I can't imagine. Ah, that would have been so good if I didn't swap weapons. I kept thinking I could like juggle that. I wonder if I'm able to do that better in the next two games. Maybe we'll switch off of weapons. I want to like weapons swap like I'm playing DMC. Ah, here we are. Wonderful. And then Kratos died at the spinning log blade. It was really weird. I should say, too, I have no idea how much longer this game is going to last. I imagine we'll be in Hades for a little bit anyway. Irofa. Oh, no. It was red. It was Rorbs. Yeah, I should be able to jump over that. As long as I don't get fucking shot out of the air. Feely laughy, or just getting excited about stuff. That was sort of my eventual coping mechanism for stream anxiety. Just not have an opportunity to be negatively perceived. I mean, that's a way to do it, but it's a shame that you're not allowing yourself to be excited about the thing. It's not to say that, you know, you don't sound like you're excited on stream at some... Oh my god, what the fuck is this? It's not saying you don't sound like you're not having a good time or excited about stuff on stream. 'Cause, I mean, I edit for you. I know when you're excited. I can tell. This is... this kind of sucks. Like, not in a bad way, it's just... oh my god. The sin of all platforming is like Crash Bandicoot shit, going back through the level. And like, watch out for the hole, otherwise you have to repeat the thing you just did. This is part of what made 100%ing all 3 games of the original trilogy so fucking demanding and hard. Is that you had to go back through some of the levels. I keep feeling like I'm not, like, getting enough momentum for that jump. I'm surprised, like, every time I make it. Okay, you can't keep doing this. Jesus Christ. Not OSHA approved. I'm tired and bored a lot now. We all are. Unless I hate Junk Collector. I hope you're doing well, man. Oh my god! This is fucked! It's 12 kinds of fucked. What the hell? Oh my god! Well, you know what? It is heck. It is heck. No, and I have to go back. No! Give me all the checkpoints. Where are the wings? I need the wings from the second game. Yeah, at least let me go through, like, this way. Did this stop at all? Or is this... does this just... no, it's stopping. Okay. Be a fucking shame if I fell off just then. Real shame! Damn, I was doing so good. And it's because it stopped that I got fucked. And it's because... great, now it's become a Dark Souls boss. I'm not gonna be able to beat it for the next fucking 50 tries. Do I want to go back there? You know what? No, I really don't want to go back there. Who fucking cares? No, I'm not going back there. We all saw it. I did it. I basically did it. This is kind of fucking ridiculous, though. Like, pick a direction. Holy shit. Holy shit. Hey, look, it's the harpies. It's the ones I killed from the fucking last room. I'm still mad about that. Your final challenge, Kratos. Harpies. Conveyor belt. To rolling pin flatteners. Yeah. Rolling pin flatteners. And archers with explosive arrows. And don't forget, if you stand on any platform for longer than 5 seconds that isn't moving, instant fire death. Kill yourself. Terrible. It should have been a final boss. It should have been a final boss. That's what I'm saying! Meat log. Well, yeah, old God of War is just one big dumb arcade game. Press circle to initiate the minigame. Yeah, this is the first one. I mean, I know it says God of War HD, but it is indeed the first one. You know, I'm seeing what they're doing now, though. They've introduced a new enemy flavoring variety. We've gone from, like, the sweet and sour, or sour cream and pickles, you know? Pickles. Sour cream and onion. Jesus Christ. I haven't had chips in a while, either. Sour cream and onion. We've gone from the sour cream and onion enemy to the flamin' hot Dorito variety. Where it's, well, we just make them fiery and they're more difficult, right? Yes. No! No! That was it. I'm gonna be a magical girl. Fuck you, Sparkles. Oh my! Stop it. Oh, okay. Wait, I can just... Yeah, get over here. That's right, I can just do that. Can you slow down? Damn it. I hate to... You can't recover from that at all, man. You know, what if I just go? I'm just gonna go. What are you gonna do about it? Hades platforming. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is that? That pop into the back. I saw those enemies. What was that? Not this. Not these platforms. Zeus is letting you save because you did the thing. You did the meat logs. Congratulations. Thanks. Fuck your mother. Sideways and... What the fuck? Kratos, you remember... Dad, tell me a story from your old days. There was this time I fart jumped over the pit of Hades. And was shot at by a bunch of explosive arrows. I guess they're not explosive, but... Yeah, I said this was the first one. Yes, all of those other... Yeah, all that. See? See? They got the fucking fiery, hot Dorito variety flavoring of enemy. I told you. Yeah, granted, I was actually expecting that to be a lot more difficult to get across. So I guess them being faster did actually help. Perfect. Oh, it's letting me do the thing with the big sword. Yay. It lets me spin around. If I smash the button, I'm gonna lose my circle button. I like how months ago I was like, man, I gotta get a new PS5 controller because there was noticeable and bad drift on this. I got that new controller and it just fucking sucked. And it's like not very usable now with some of the buttons. Like I think the L1 was kind of fucked. And then I went back to like using my original PS5 controller again, and I forced the stick drift away, and it's been perfectly fine. I'll take it if it works. Certainly no fucking Nintendo Joy-Con. Good God. I am surprised I have not gotten drift with my joysticks on the Joy-Con. Or analog sticks, whatever.
There's sticks that move and turn the camera.
You ever just headbutt a fire demon? Get blocked, bitch. I like don't even need the thing up here, but I'm just doing the thing. I am really glad that I started like getting a handle on the combat and started enjoying it. It like all changed when I realized that, oh, this is just parry the game. And I got the big fuck you sword. Which that is its canon name now, by the way. That's all I've called it. What was it, Blade of Artemis? No, big fuck you sword. I don't like calling them joysticks unless they consistently make me happy. Joysticks, analog sticks. I know one of them's patented. I don't care. Oh, those are timed. Oh, no, fuck that. Yeah, that... I'm done using that move. That's the second time it's killed me. No, and I gotta do this again! Nice jump, thanks. It's my dive. I want to see if it is consistent in, like, flipping... Stop that. In flipping enemies. Because, like, I can't really tell with the archers, because they're archers. Like, yeah. Secretly like the game like the game so much you just wanted to replay some of it. Yeah. That's it. I'm still out here wishing that fucking combo better. I can do some big combo stuff with it if I don't fucking throw myself off the cliff every time I actually attempt to do it. Oh, I actually switched. Oh well. Good old stock roars back in the day. I swear these keep getting like slightly harder. That's right, I had a square hold move. Ow. I tried to block the one in the back. I saw him coming. Desperately trying not to throw myself off this time. Don't touch the stick. It's just about touching the fucking jump button in the combo. Don't touch that. My chest, I clenched my chest. I didn't clench my butt, but... It'll never not feel good using that sword. Also, I saw that head. Oh, we're still going? Okay, so this was necessary. There's a big Cerberus gate up there. It's so satisfying. We're good? Alright. Oh, cool. We get to... What is that? What is all of that? Get over here! That's some good lighting right there. I'm secretly hoping they make that easier in the next game. I'm gonna do it! Okay, I guess I'm not grabbing. Yeah, I did it. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, really? Yeah? Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! I can't wait. Fuck me. Oh god. Jesus Christmas. Oh shit. Don't you— No! 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 What was that? Oh shit. I'm gonna say yes. Please zoom out. Thank you. Yeah, go Kratos, go! No! Oh my god, it was the same shit. Okay, well, alright. I'm sorry, I keep thinking I can, like, let go and then jump. Like, double jump up. Instead of, you know, being stuck to the wall. Oh no. No, I looked— No, Jerp, I looked at your message for a second. Turn around and you're finally here. I was waiting for this. Oh no. Oh, let's go! Oh boy. How exciting. Oh, okay, alright. No, I'm doing worse now. I'm doing worse. Alright, come on, focus. I keep thinking his leg is gonna get, like, touched. He keeps getting, like, comboed twice. Don't you dare, don't you dare— No! It's sure gonna make it long enough. Hang on, it won't take that long. I mean, yeah, just break it. Yeah, I did it. I broke it. They know what they were doing. They fucking know. No! Come on, his fucking little toe! I was doing decent, now I'm getting minorly impatient. Come on, patience, Mala, patience. No! No! You can't do... No, what the fuck? Oh! It cheated! It just cheated there! Wow. It begins. Michael! Michael! Is this the game you like? Is this the kind of shit you like? This is why you played Destiny 2 for so long? Because you like fucking torturing yourself masochistic? Fuck that! They thought that was okay! Is this padding the game? Is the real reason why this is gonna take, like, this is another 4-hour experience, is just this bit? I don't know how much longer the game actually is. I don't think it's that long. Because, like, I think we get out of Hades, eventually. I don't know how. We get out of Hades. Yeah. We get out of Hades. And then, like, we go fight Ares, and that's it. I don't know. Yosh! It's basically everyone's first fight against Steven Smo. Come on, I made it up. I did it. We're one down. Okay, remember this game has combat. Do you remember? Do you remember like 20 minutes ago when this game had combat? Here you go. We got it. We got you covered. Anyway, have fun with part 2. Okay, come on. Surely the Squeakquel can't be that bad. Oh my god, it's that bad. Yeah? Yeah? No! Yeah? The Squeakquel was that bad. You know, Dark Souls 2 should have had this. Just bizarre, random design choice. It should have had the meat logs. Should have had this. Should have been a climbing mechanic. Oh, I'm gonna have to see fucking excessive profanity to see how he fucking dealt with this bullshit. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Come on, Pastrami Strom, you're almost there. I feel it in my bones. A man can become the Column King. A man can become the Column King. Come on, I'm not looking at chat. I'm not looking over. A man can become the Column King! Let's fucking go! Yeah, I'll look for it later then. I'll send it to you. Fucking take that. Gaming. Straight gaming. Get fucked. Don't forget the flash kick off the ledge before you save. Oh. Yeah, hang on, let me just, whoop. You all thought he'd be stuck there for 40 years. Now he's just back to this bullshit again. No, I can't make that. Yeah, sure, I survived that. In the meantime, I'm gonna get stuck flash kicking myself off a ledge like 3 times. Oh boy, it's you guys again, and you're, and you're red now, and you're fiery. It's Patience, the boss. Or enemy. Get him! Oh, they're dead. What was that? What was that fucking... All of that. He's not dead. I hear some shit. What is that shit over there? Is it just... Okay, it was just you. I know it was you. You gotta love at the Game Awards, because Al Pacino was there. You gotta love that his career is... Everybody's like, oh, dude, they got Dunkachino! Yo, is that Dunkachino? Your career boiled down to, I know it was you. What's my name? Dunkachino! I don't know what that is. It's from some movie. I actually don't even know what the movie... Okay, you can stop. You can actually, like, stop. I was gonna say, don't let this expend. Let me at least, like, do some shit with everybody else. Whoa! Ho ho! That spin. God damn. Okay, the problem I continue to see with these guys is they just don't stop coming. Wherever they are, they never stop being here. Always. Or whenever they spawn in, they keep coming. Stop. Please stop. I'll try to parry a few of those. There we go. Really wish I could just fling them off the ledge. Okay, that's it. Also, this was necessary. I was thinking I'd have to go somewhere else. This is actually necessary. It's like desperately try not to make a mistake. Fling myself off. There we go. God. Okay, they want me to go to the other end. Alright. Like, I cannot trust the checkpoints in this game. I'm so concerned that it's just gonna throw me back when I was just fighting the Anubis dogs right there. Which, goddammit, if they didn't want me to think they're Anubis dogs, then they need to stop being so Egyptian-themed. That's my comeback. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? That's what I thought. That's a big platform. Oh, that works. Somebody's letting me up. Yep, Kratos. Thank you. I love holding up. It's one of my favorite actions to do in any game. The long hair nose. Get me a beer, kid. What does that mean? What is that achievement? Oh shit!
Ah, Kratos. And not a moment too soon. I only finished digging just a moment ago.
It was his ball hair.
Who are you?
Now that is an interesting question. But for now, you must hurry. Athens needs you.
But how did you know I would...
Athena isn't the only god keeping watch on you, Spartan. Complete your task, Kratos, and the gods will forgive your sins.
Wow, Paul Eating really helped me out of that grave there. Thanks, Paul Eating. Thanks, Colonel. Evil Dead reference. I don't know, I haven't seen that movie. He said gods, Lamau gods. Dude, he hasn't played the third game, let alone the second game. Dude, he doesn't know. He lacks the critical knowledge. Excuse me as I catapult myself right the fuck out of here. Am I like almost done? I thought Hades would take longer. Hades was like a stroll through the fucking park. Actually, speaking of Evil Dead or just movies I have not seen, I was thinking of maybe doing like a movie watch party sort of thing, like maybe like once a month, once every week, every other week or something. You know, watch the Evil Dead. Well, I was thinking on here, I know Armand had an idea of like doing like a Discord stream for it. I was thinking I could stream not the movie, but if we want to have a little watch party, I can go ahead and like put up like a time bar and have, you know, me on stream and watching the movie, and y'all could watch the movie. That way, you know, you'd have to provide your own copy, of course, but do like a little movie watch party. Kind of like Amazon watch parties without, you know, Amazon being involved. And like in no way I would be playing the movie, so we could like do that. Wish I could organize those waters, but I don't know how to navigate the waters for content. I mean, I see YMS, Your Movie Sucks, do it a lot. And he just has his... He basically just sits on screen like this. He has the chat on the side, and he has like a time bar on the bottom. And, you know, for where you currently are at in the movie. I'm not super sure how to go about like the time bar, whatnot, but I don't know, I think it could be fun. It could be a way for me to actually watch some shit that like people I know want me to watch, like all the movies I have not seen, which are, there are a ton. Oh, these guys are cool. B-Flix. What is B-Flix? Wow, that was quick. I almost forgot there were button prompts for that, and I was not expecting. I don't have Rat UI, I have Rat Jam Armand. Don't you throw your BT TV emotes in here that I clearly don't have.
They just died fucking quick. These guys are bitches.
Your argument is invalid, for my arm is a meatball. My god. I pushed circle, then R1, but okay. A site that has movies. Oh, is this like the conversation I was asking? I was having, it was earlier in the month, and I was asking for like how there's, you know, like, there's sites you know for anime, but I didn't know of any, like, movie sites for just, like, you know, Hollywood or whatever movies. Oh, yeah, I remember this place. This is the, yeah, this is the statue place with all the harpies, and, you know, the rafters weren't holding it up well, and Zeph was all concerned about that, and I was like, nah, don't worry about it. Might be on the pirate side. Yarr. Yeah, this is actually cool here. Going back to the shit and it's all broken and destroyed. That's always good. That is always good design. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna... No, I already failed. First fucking one. I'm never doing it again. No. No, you're dead. You're just dying. No, you're dying. Stop. I fucking hate that. Oh, there's the Lord of the Rings music. The Two Towers theme. No, stop it. Also, I hope you're doing well, Armand. How's your Path of Exile stuff? You and Steven having fun? Can't get over that arm. My arm is a meatball. Shit, bro. It is. Oh! God, I love just how easily they topple over now. I've been all over the place. I fought the Dorito enemies. You are the sour cream and onion bitches. I don't care. Basic bitch. You're an unflavored Lay's chip. I don't care. Oh, I remember this area. And the Oracle was like, Kratos, I'm falling! Then Michael gave me like $100 and some. That was funny. And I was like, shit, now I gotta commit to like the majority of these games. I wonder how she's doing. You think she's okay? You think she's dead? She's probably dead. If she's not dead in this game, and they reference her in one of the other games, and she's there, yeah, she'll be dead. Remember when she looked like a Muppet? Remember how scary that was? She looked like a Muppet outside of the cutscene. That was scary. I hope I never see her again. Shit, terrifying. Scariest enemy in this game. Enemy. Scariest creature design in the up. Yeah, this Muppet lady right here.
Kratos. Return, but too late. Ares has taken Athens.
Yeah, I was gone like 4 days.
There's no more hope. No hope.
Can I get a couple rip bozos in chat?
Ares is victorious.
She died, but not.
We failed.
Just the sudden snap back here. I got you. Rip bozo. Oh man. Ah! This is it. I'm gonna go back up to that save then. Yeah, this is it. Hopefully I'll have a chance to get the extra stuff before I do the ultimate kaiju battle, maybe, because I got the 2 Muse keys.
Kratos had traversed the desert of lost
Oh,
souls.
it was right up the stairs.
bested the deadly
Aw.
traps of Pandora's temple.
Bunch of
and
upgrades.
escaped Hades itself.
Oh.
There was but one task left.
Kill Steve
Zeus!
Bloom.
Do you see now what your son can do? You cast your favor on Athena, but her city lies in ruins before me. And now, even Pandora's box is mine. Would you have me use it against Olympus itself?
Kratos returned even from the underworld.
Is this the best you can do, Father? You send a broken mortal to defeat me, the god of war?
Plink. What? And then Kratos
After
jumped off a
thousands of years,
cliff.
Pandora's box was
He
finally
jumped off a cliff, and then here we are.
the power of the gods.
Yes! The kaiju battle! We truly were
You are still
the war of the
just a
monsters.
mortal. Every bit as weak as the day you begged me to save your life.
I am not the same man you found that day. The monster you've created has returned to kill you.
You have no idea what a true monster is, Kratos.
Oh my god, he's a Spider-Man!
Your final lesson is at hand. Prepare to join your family, Spartan.
Okay. Ow. Ow, he kinda hurts. Okay, I get health from him at least, that's good. Ow. So funny. Oh, I parried it though. Fuck you. Oh god, that. Oh my god, I've done like barely any damage. Oh, this is true gaming.
Best you can do.
Oh. Maybe. Can I block that, I wonder? Stop it! No, he's using his special attack. Get him! Ow. Whoops. Yeah, I guess that was the best I can do. Maybe it is. Oh, man. Let me saved at least. I don't have to redo that. Like, you know, it'd be smart starting me off at the beginning. In the beginning of the fight. You know.
Kratos had traversed the desert.
Nope. No, he didn't.
You have already lost, Spartan.
Oh! The different voice lines. Ooh, I actually dodged that shit. That was on accident. Ooh, I canceled out of my attack. Oh my god, the wombo combo. Yeah, fucking get him. Maybe I can block that. I love just the way he's walking. He's like strutting around. It's kind of goofy. Alright, I gotta use my specials a little bit more. Okay, maybe I just have to be at a good distance. Okay, I'm getting them. We're doing work. We're doing work. Oh shit. Oh my god, he's doing his big fireball attack. Spam the stick. Look out, Kratos, he's doing it again. Dodge those attacks, Kratos. Use the right analog stick, Kratos, to dodge those attacks. Look, am I God of War Ragnarok now? Dodge the attacks, Kratos. Ah, there wasn't enough space to dodge there. Yeah, get in there. Damn. I bet. Look out, Kratos. He's doing it again. Dodge those attacks, Kratos. That's it. That's the way it's done. Now counterattack. Get him when he's down. Don't attack when he's blocking, Kratos. Look out, Kratos. If you hit him, you will get health and mana back. Yes, dodge that attack, Kratos. Do the attack, Kratos. Initiate the minigame, Kratos. Ow. Oh, I didn't realize I had to spam. I didn't realize I had to spam it. I touch your breasts. Oh, that was just an accident. All right, that's pretty sick. That's just good timing. That's good timing. You wanna fuck? You get the suck. White man.
I have taught you many ways to kill a mortal, Kratos. Flesh that burns, bones that break. But to break a man's spirit is to truly destroy him.
Oh no. Oh no. I hope this bit goes well.
The location of your greatest failure.
This part's so funny.
Perhaps there is a chance you can undo the deeds of the past.
The nightmares that had haunted Kratos for the past 10 years had now taken form and substance. His past stood before him.
Oh, I'm excited for this bit. I hope it goes well, but I'm excited for this bit. The ultimate minigame.
Kratos! What's happening?
Oh my god, my
Where are
Muppet
we?
family!
By the gods, can this be real?
No, you got sucked. Oh my god, it was me.
I know it was me. It's Dunkachino. Sound like she said Danny.
There's nothing you can put in my way to stop me.
I'll kill my family myself. All right. Keep circle press to hug your family. Hugging your family will transfer your life onto them. Just, oh my god. Hug your family. Yeah, Cody had a fucking time and a half of this shit. It took him like a good hour, hour and a half. He was playing on the hardest difficulty that he was able to. Here, I want to do the spin. Yeah, spin! I know, I could upgrade right now. I have a lot of orbs. I guess I could use that. Probably a huge divide in how this scene is viewed between people with functional and broken families. I don't want to hug my mom. I don't want to. Yep, I love holding the button. You know, for an action game, they're really taking me out of the action. Fucking doing this. You should have upgraded your shit before the final battle, idiot. Yeah, well, we're doing it now. Oh, hey, that's at max. Cool. Yeah, we'll upgrade all the fun ones. Which is basically everything but the lightning bolts. Which, I mean, they're fun. It's fun how fast you can throw them. And, Medusa's stupid head. It's just not that great. Oh my god, and that's at max! Wow! Alright, I guess we'll just keep going. Wow, I could hold it to charge. Wow. Fine, I'll upgrade Medusa's stupid head. I'm not gonna use it, but I'll upgrade it once. Instant freeze attack. Okay, that could have been better. Had I actually cared to look at it. I was like, no, I want to upgrade my weapons. I want to upgrade big fuck you sword. Oh, I meant to hug my family there. Oh, that AoE. Holy shit. I pressed up and X. And that's the one time that it... I pressed up and X, and that is the first time in the game where suddenly that is the option that drops me down. Up and X. Yeet into the void. Up and X.
Thanks.
Much appreciated.
Thanks.
Much appreciated.
Thanks.
Much appreciated. You know, you could save those points and, you know, save them up to, I don't know, make me play a game or something, you know. Imagine all of the Nekopara games you could redeem.
Thanks.
Much appreciated.
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 Thanks.
Do I need to put that in the cooldown? I'm trying to save my family. I appreciate your appreciation, but... Oh, no. Hi, Sharps. I will say the death animation for your family dying is it's a little funny. Kratos is like, no, I can't do it. Never mind. And it's like, dude, they're already dead. They're already dead, Kratos. Oh, I just realized because I flung myself off the fucking cliff, all my shit's unupgraded now. Oh no, my family's dead. I know, I can fucking hug my family. Look how fast it is. Quit laughing. I just cannot get fucking anything in. Yeah, fall off the cliff. Do the same thing I did 2 minutes ago. I feel like I'm kind of just like spamming at this point, like I'm not really doing a lot. Oh no, my family! I gotta hug them! Excuse me as I fucking die. Alright, there's your cutscene.
Couldn't stop them. They were too strong.
Yeah, does this feel boring to you? Then you get fucking ganked. It's the mid boss fight. Yeah, now imagine fucking playing on hard difficulty. Not the hardest, but hard difficulty. And then being here for like an hour and a half. That's what excessive profanity was doing with Cody. So excited to get to upgrade all my stuff again. No checkpoint. No, that's it. No, this is it. This is it right here. This is your checkpoint until you get past this part. Bigger, more damager. Yeah, I think the souls will really help here. You just have to suffer through upgrading them. That's why I lost the last time. The first time I'm just stupid, and the game also was stupid. Well, while we're waiting, should I make a like anime manga channel for the Discord server? Because, like, I don't know if Miko was here, but he's been posting, like, I think they're motion... No, not motion comics. They're like... Somebody's reading off, like, the manga and, like, adding effects and whatnot to it. And they're in these, like, 4 share folders, and he's been posting them in general, and I'm like, I don't know how to say, like... Or... I can't say, hey, don't post them here, because... Where else are you gonna post them? Like, it's not in community. He didn't make them. There's nowhere else to post them. So I'm like, if it's at least in like the manga anime section, then that would make more sense. And then I can be like, hey, post these here, and that's cool. Which, you know, cool that you're posting them, but it just like with no context. Like, here's a random 4 shared folder. It's like, I was suspicious of that, and I had to check it just to make sure that it wasn't, like, sketchy. Because it's no context, no message. Here's this folder. It'd be like, no, okay, no, it's good. It's alright. Because, like, normally with, like, mangoes and animus, you know, just talk about them, like, general, but, like, if anybody wants to suggest, like, any animus, mangoes that they've been reading or watching, then, yeah, I could do that. Probably seems like a good idea. Oh, see, they're... Oh, God! Oh, that cleared so much! And then they all came back. And I used up, like, all of my magicka. Also, good thing my family can survive multiple blade slashes. Get him! Also, Michael, did you just use, like, all of your points? Mm-mm. Oh, that guy almost grabbed me. Oh, my family's gonna die! Move! I gotta hug him! I know how to hug my family! I keep, like, looking over and they're, like, suddenly almost dead. Somehow. Kratos, hug me! Go, spin, Kratos, spin to win! Don't fling yourself off, though, for fuck's sake. Oh my god, they're coming in with the big fuck you swords. Oh no. Can I get any help from these guys, maybe? No. Up. Up. Don't do it. Don't. Fuck! Oh.
I couldn't stop them.
No. Couldn't do it. My spirit's broken. You win. I guess I'll just die. They're not even real. Not even real. You still killed them. Your family's still dead, Kratos. This won't change anything. Like, I couldn't stop them. Couldn't do it. And then I have to upgrade again! Fuck! He just needs the rage. Okay, so, like, some of those guys gave me health. Where the fuck was everybody else? See, like, I pushed up an X there, but oh no. Last time, fuck you, Mal. Like, this isn't fun. This really is bad on like every front. The only difference is I'm not gonna spend like an hour here. Because I'm not playing on a harder difficulty. I can imagine if I was. Jesus Christ. You've pushed circle to kill the enemy. Now push circle to save your family. Fighting the same enemy over and over. It's like, I understand why I'm fighting myself, but do I need to fight all of myself? I hope the game is better designed in the squeakquel to not be this. At least I can't hurt my family. Can you imagine if my family took fucking his friendly fire on my family? Let me do anything! Please stop it! Don't grab me! No, my family! This part sucks. This part fucking is terrible. Why does the game just have these really just awful fucking bad parts? Ronson or Ranson? Whichever one of those. Welcome, I hope you're doing well. What do you mean by first dish? You played it before and didn't finish it? Yeah, so I played this on the PS2 over a decade ago. I got to Hades and then I stopped for some reason. And so yeah, I'm counting it as my first-ish because it's been so long. Even though I did get very close to the end, I've remembered like almost nothing in this game aside from like some plot stuff. And then seeing some like recent bits from somebody streaming it. I wasn't under the impression I was going to be going through the entire God of War series. Aside from Ragnarok, right now we have a donation goal there. But I basically am at this point. How does it hold up? If I remember correctly, this is a lot of awkward platforming segments. Yes, it does. Once you get a hold on the combat, and once you actually get more moves to work with, it definitely gets a lot better, but like the beginning is a little frustrating. Because a lot of what the game just ends up being is just parry. Just time your parries and then counterattack, and then follow up with that. As for this final segment, though, because this is the last boss fight, and then they have this shit. This is not fun. There's just some very unfun platforming sections. Some of the ways that they just keep throwing enemies at you are very unfun. Like, before you finish up getting Pandora's box, there's this really shitty room that just conveyor belts, never-ending harpies until the game says, okay, you've had enough. Archers with explosive arrows, and any solid platform you stand on will catch fire and instantly kill you within, if you're on that platform for more than like 5 seconds. So it's got some jank. I haven't played God of War 2 or any other God of War at all, so like I'm more hopeful that the combat will be much more combo based in the next one, like I can switch off weapons easier. Like in between attacks. And I'm hoping they have a lot less stupid, terrible parts, like this. Because that'd be cool. Because this right now, I just feel like I'm spamming, which isn't good. Or not necessarily spamming, but it's just like, I don't know. I'm kind of... auto playing. Like, Michael, what do you think of this part? You haven't said much of anything. What do you think about this bit? Do you like this? Is this good? Is this fun? I want to get back to the cool kaiju boss fight. I'm never doing that move ever again. I swear on my fucking mother. I'm never doing that move again in this fucking game. We're not doing it anymore. What was the last boss you fought? Well, this is part of the final boss fight. It's like the in-between section, that being Ares. So like this is it. I'm like at the end of the game. I watched somebody do this bit recently. I was like, wow, they were on this. They were playing on the hard difficulty. I'm playing on normal. And they spent like an hour and a half on this section. And this is just bad. Old God of War games don't let you spam heal magic and items, right? Ooh. I don't know if that's part of like 2018 or Ragnarok, but no. Unless the next game had, oh my god, just leave my fucking family alone! Unless like 2 or 3 gives you like the ability to heal. That'd be cool. I'd like that. This truly just is my punishment for not upgrading all of my magic before the final boss. No, at the fucking... Oh, come on, you were aiming at him just a minute ago. 1 whole minute ago. Not 2 seconds ago. The fucking grapples, you stop it! Let me love my family, god damn it! Oh, that works. God, and they just, What I don't like either is just you getting interrupted by all these combos. Or, no, while you're trying to set up combos, you take, like, the tiniest hit, and you're interrupted. Like, I'm not a fan of that either. Like, give me, like, a little bit of hyper armor just on some of these attacks. Or, like, specific, like, power attacks. Fuck, please. Like, will stop you. Okay, they got the big fuck you swords. Please give me the power of Athena, for fuck's sake. Yes! Oh my god, am I almost there? They're like slowing down. Are they slowing down? I think they're slowing down. Oh my god, have I almost done it? Jesus Christ, I've almost done it, don't you dare! I'm just trying to... Oh my god, for fuck's sake. Get an aim at that guy. Thank you. Fuck.
He had saved his family.
They're dead. It doesn't matter.
Please
Do you see, God of War? You took them once, but you'll never have them again.
You cannot save them, Kratos.
Ooh, Steve blew in my ear.
You gave them up.
But did you remember to upgrade?
No,
No, that.
There is a price to
I don't care.
everything you gain.
Not that price.
I guess I could have upgraded before I finished the thing.
No price is too high for what I offered. And you rejected me. A god!
Oh no, he's gonna kill me in the cutscene.
Have no power, no magic. All that is left for you is death.
See, and then they just die in the cutscene.
Not again.
See, and they just die in the cutscene, idiot.
Joined me, Kratos.
He's gonna kill me in the cutscene.
Should have been stronger.
By the gods.
A big fuck you
The
sword.
battle was not over. The gods, it seemed, had a final gift for Kratos.
Remember the sword bridge?
I still have allies in Olympus, Ares. Now,
Why does that look like the Sword of Moonlight from Bloodborne? So is this gonna be like the big fuck you sword? Yeah, this is the big fuck you sword. This is. It even sounds like the big fuck you sword.
Pathetic. I will
I gotta have the bigger cock. I have the bigger sword. Fuck you. I got a bigger sword. Fuck you. Holy shit. Oh yeah. Is that all you got? Is that the best you can do? Yes. I did it.
remember, Kratos. It was I
See, I need the
who
upgrades.
saved you in your time of greatest need.
The hardest part of that
haven't
fight
forgotten Ares.
was protecting
I
my
remember how
family
you
from the
saved
mobs.
That night,
Incredible.
I was trying to make you a great warrior.
me. You succeeded.
You might have just been playing on hard mode, because hard mode is fucking stupid hard. For this, specifically. And to be fair, this is the second part of the boss fight. This was the... You got the, you know, Deus Ex Machina.
Kratos had done the impossible. A mortal defeating a god. Ares was no more.
I'll probably play on hard mode in God of War 2, now that I actually know how to play the game. How many hours is this game? Trying to think how long I actually spent on this. Also, was there just a
The
nuke?
city had been saved and would thrive again.
I don't know, I spent like a little
The
over,
same could not be said for Kratos.
like nearly 20
for
hours
as
or
he
so.
sought to rebuild his
I play
soul
games slow.
with the help of the gods. The truth was revealed to him.
Athena, rid me of the memories that haunt me still.
You have done well, Kratos. Though we mourn the death of our brother, the gods are indebted to you. We promised your sins would be forgiven, and so they are. But we never promised to take away your nightmares. No man, no god could ever forget the terrible deeds you have done.
In the end, knowing the visions of his past would never leave him, Kratos made his way to the bluffs overlooking the Aegean Sea.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the
I like,
highest
so this is at the
mountain in
beginning of
all
the game,
Greece.
remember? This is what the menu transitions into.
After 10 years of suffering, 10 years of endless nightmares, it would finally come to an end. Death would be his escape from madness. The fate of Kratos was not as it seemed. The gods had other plans.
I
I'm not dead, what the fuck?
Borne aloft like a feather, Kratos found himself risen from
What
the
a
sea
debate.
and placed on solid earth.
You will not die this day, Kratos. The gods cannot allow one who has performed such service to perish by his own hand. Ares' tactics were brutal. His path of destruction had to be stopped. But now there is an empty throne in Olympus, and a new god of war is needed. Take these stairs, Kratos. They lead to your ultimate reward.
I got Athena's blades, they're gold.
While your demons still haunt you, the gods have decreed you will not die this day. They put up the invisible wall. No. Wait.
No, I truly can't kill myself. If I can't flip off the cliff. And now I can't fall.
I think this is where you put the muse keys, if I'm not wrong. Which really begs the question, how am I supposed to get back here in time to actually do that? Yeah, it would have been useful earlier.
Your battles are at an end, Kratos. Your journey is over.
Bet.
Take these steps to Olympus, and your place among the gods.
Nice cut. How many games does this series have again? Basically 6. Basically gonna be 6. Probably 7. Probably 20. God of 20. But is my Artemis blade? Is that? Nope. What? I mean, what makes them so like, ooh, you're gold? Is that it? I'm gonna walk up these stairs. Nobody's ever walked up these stairs. Just like in the desert, when I walked through the parting sands, nobody ever walked that before. My God. Literally, my God. Okay, the more I look at this, this whole area just looks like it's untextured. But I think that's what they're going for. Like, ooh, it's gold, and oh, it's beautiful. Guys, somebody forgot the textures. Am I wrong?
Oh, look, there it is! It's the symbol of the dude guy.
Oh, good, they brought the textures back for the floor. Congratulations, you're now the god of horror. Now you can go wherever in the open world. This is the end game. Don't forget to get all the feathers. We got 2 weeks to get a gold master out, just ship it.
We didn't mean gold like that!
Oh yeah, this is... I forgot, this is like a little, like, look at all the enemies you fought in the game. Here you go. It's like a little museum. In reality, they just have a fucking... They stuffed Ares' body. They fucking put him up. Oh my God. Yeah, they mounted him as a trophy.
Thanks.
Much appreciated.
Hello.
Hi, Michael. You just get here. Wow.
Thanks.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Gamer.
Yes, it was. And the way I walked up all those steps, nobody's ever done that before. You gaze upon the bones of your defeated foe. Very briefly, and then look at his cock. Whoa, look at his face. Okay, now back down. Look at his cock. Do you see his cock? Look how weird that is. And his big meaty claws! They stuffed him! They stuffed him! You're finally free of your servitude to this insane war god. Now look at his dick. Why is he still here then? You're free of him, but he gets to sit in your throne room fucking ever. Hey, look, the Hydra! I killed that. I like how this game had 3 boss fights. They were all actually really good. To its credit, there was not a bad boss fight in this game, because there were only 3. This is the throne of the God of War. They said it! Take your rightful place upon it. Do great things if it pleases. Thank you, Shalquar. I will slide into it. Wow, what an uncomfortable chair.
And from that point forward, throughout the rest of time, whenever men rode forth to battle for good cause or for evil, they did so under the watchful eye.
Thanks.
What? God of what? War Profiteers. Thanks for the $70. Snakes. That's snakes. Gee, yeah, I wonder who that could be. Thanks, War Profiteers, for the fucking $70. We're halfway there. To the Ragnarok goal. Oh no. You've completed God of War. Treasures of Olympus have been unlocked. God mode has been unlocked. Would you like to save? Sure. Yeah, I like to, like, oh, Kratos will be remembered as the God of War throughout history. All the warriors will say his name. Do you remember all the World War II warriors who were like, oh, dude, Kratos! Free on Kratos! For Kratos! Oh yeah, do you know anybody aside from your one friend? Profiting from the God of War. So yeah, overall, yeah, I had fun. The game could have used some more bosses. I'll get that in the third game at the very least, if not the second one. I don't even know what the plot is for the second game. Yeah, combat, I'm looking forward to there being more, for one thing, than just, like, 2 weapons. Second game's got good ones. Yeah, better combos, alright. Yeah. The combat could be better. Better combos, better weapons, more weapons. I'd like to, like, weapon switch, like, immediately. Like, I don't want an animation to come out. Like, I want DMC. I just want this to be DMC. And not DMC Devil May Cry. I mean Devil May Cry. Just in total. You hit a button, your weapon switches immediately. And then you can just combo into your next attack, like, midair. Like, that is the most fun I've had in, like, hack and slash games. It's so good. Some of the platforming stuff was a bit eh. Some of the puzzle stuff was eh. I mean, I know the game's not completely like an action game. I don't know, it's just like when you look at God of War, like, are you really gonna remember it for like, oh yeah, and then you do the puzzle. Do you remember the part where you push the box?
across the spike pit, and it's gonna come up in like 20 seconds, and you gotta rush. And then the game gave me easy mode. Easy mode is now selectable. And then, yeah, just some of the platforming stuff. Like that, those columns at the end with the spinning blades. Like, who thought that was a good idea? Like, I get why. It's in Hades. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Also, this is cool. It's in Hades. That makes sense, sure. That it's fucking stupid and ridiculous, but, like, come on. That's not fun. Yeah, because it is an arcade game. And then I had fun with the final boss fight. That was fun. Yeah, it probably would have been more of a challenge if I had played it on hard. Kratos will return in the Squeakquel. Cock of Shores. That midpoint in the boss fight, though, was actually terrible. It didn't ruin the fight, but holy fuck, that was not good. I think the coworker worked on a later God of War game, like 3 or something. Okay. Have to keep an eye out then, if you're around when I finish that. Went from a single idea to a finished game. Internet trailers. One worker worked on the Shadow of the Colossus remake. I still have to play that. I played Shadow of the original Shadow of the Colossus on the PS3. That was a lot of fun. But I haven't touched the remake. It looks good though. I mean, it's essentially the same game. I wouldn't expect anything else. There's a lot of stuff. Ooh, discover a secret from Kratos' past. Could this be his next adventure? Oh, there we go. It was like a generator. I had to start it multiple times.
When men ask for the origin of Kratos, the true tale was never known. The truth is that Kratos, like all men, began life as a child.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, this is one of the PSP games.
In ancient Sparta was a brutal existence.
Because I know he has a brother.
Children deemed fit and strong were trained to be warriors, the protectors of Sparta. The weaker children were caged, sent to the mountains to fend for themselves. They were not expected to survive. And while Kratos escaped the fate of the weaker children,
no, he was always
his brother
bald.
was not so lucky. The two, once inseparable, were now alone.
Rip Bozo.
Kratos would become legend, but the story of his brother
Chains of Olympus,
was
okay.
gone untold. A child left in the mountains. He had died years before. Coming of age in the underworld, he had but one desire.
Interesting.
Revenge against the brother who deserted him all those years ago.
God of War, the PSP one. How would you recognize him if his hair changed? What hair? Advanced players only. Yeah, here was the challenge of the gods I was talking about all game that I was confused on. I don't care. Secret of his family, I don't care. No, the additional costumes, no. I really wanted to play as Cal Kratos. That's the game with the abandon your child QTE. Yeah. Press circle to abandon your child. You do the challenge of the god stuff. I remember grinding through them ages ago. Nah, I'll just continue on.
I'll at least play this. Scrub. Who asked?
God of War's been in development for about 3 years, roughly. It's including a fairly lengthy pre-production cycle. And basically, it came from Dave Jaffe's head.
You fucking stream the game. You stream the game and you finish it. You can do them.
It's already that it was just like Medusa's head and Zeus's thunderbolts and battling Cyclopses, and that mixed with just my love of the material was like, okay, this is what we got to do. We got to do this game.
Dave Jaffe came up to me and goes, "What do you think about Greek mythology?" I was immediately intrigued by it.
When they said, "Hey, we're thinking about Greek mythology for God of War," I was like, "Yeah, let's definitely do that."
The creative director of the game, Dave Jaffe, definitely comes up with a lot of this kind of stuff, and he, likes to involve the team in the design. So he comes up with ideas. We sit around. He comes around, asks us his famous 1 to 10. What do you think about this idea?
God of War is our attempt to really elevate the action-adventure genre to the next level. We wanted to bring combat, exploration, navigation, puzzle solving, all of sort of the classic elements of the genre, but we wanted to bring those to players in a fresh way, in a way that they haven't really seen before.
Hugging your family.
At a scope and at a level.
Push the box. Don't get hit by the spikes.
That's the whole idea behind
Meat log.
It's not just a game.
In hell.
It's an adventure like a movie.
Thank you, guys. Adventure like a movie. Oh, you just wait. You got a few games to go.
The sheer amount of concept art and work that went into developing all the characters and the look and feel of the game is pretty unique. I've never seen so much effort put into concepting a game out, making sure that every environment is unique and fits in with the theme of the game overall.
I gave them my influence. It's really to their credit that they were able to sort of
on the fridge.
Extrapolate what I was really going for into art, amazing art. So I ended up sort of getting what I wanted, which was this high adventure, amazing fantasy setting, which was inspired by the stuff that I grew up with, the movies that I grew up watching. But exactly how the game ended up looking the way it did was really, you'd have to ask the artist.
Charlie Wynn has been part of the studio for quite some time, and what he's brought to God of War is extremely valuable.
A lot of my job is to create images of what the game feels like.
The mood of the game is dark. The main character Kratos is a very disturbed character.
He was nervous.
The things I said to him, I said brutal, nasty, violent,
brutal,
antisocial, pissed off, angry, fuck you. That was my direction to Charlie.
Teenager.
The hardest part about making Kratos was that the storyline wasn't really there yet. And so I was trying to create a character that didn't have that story behind him yet.
I just said,
it reminds me of the last one there. Reminds me of the design of the Prince of Persia.
What they came back with was
the
their
Prince
versions
in
of anger, and the things that they were
within
mad
the second
at,
game.
and the things that it was really kind of neat because you got to look at the concept art and kind of see how everybody dealt with anger and madness and chaos. The solution was to sort of start stripping away everything. Every time we took away a piece of armor, every time we took away a helmet, a shield, we started seeing more of this animalistic side to this character. Once we got that, it was just an issue of whittling it down, from those 15 images, all of which felt the most brutal, and said out of all these 15, that's the one.
Blue. No, red, because blood. There you go.
I really ought to stream Prince of Persia
God
games.
of War is our attempt to really
I played Warrior
elevate the
Within
action
years
adventure
ago,
genre
and
to the next
I got
level.
really close to finishing it, and I just didn't. If anything, I should get the games on PS2. I have Warrior Within on PS2, but I don't have the first one or Two Thrones, the third game.
And we want it to be realistic. In order to do that, we have to push the PlayStation 2
The PC ports
as
are
far
kind
as it possibly
of
can
annoying
go.
to get working.
We use a well-known art package called Maya.
In fact, I don't even think I
almost
could get
everything
the
in
first
our
game
game.
work. No, I couldn't get it
When we
working
first
with
started
a
the game,
controller.
it was
That's why I
how
went to
you
Warrior
create
Within.
Beautiful, lush environments that are high polygon count, high texture detailed, beautiful lighting, and just consistent through the game.
Technologically, 4 or 5 years into a console, you know, most of the big problems have been solved. So it's just a question of doing it better.
Maybe next year when I delve into more PS2 games.
You first start with the sheet.
That'll be part of my PS2 games that I'll go through. I'll go through Prince of Persia.
The very bare bones minimum.
That'd be fun.
Level of detail that the player actually interacts on. Any of these walls that the player can't go beyond. So this is the confines of the level. This is what, you know, what you're actually playing in, but that's not what you see. That's what the game's running in the background. If I turn the sheet off, now you can see there's actual artwork associated with that.
Well, we definitely wanted to make the player feel like they were in ancient Greece.
You know, it's to go from really dark, depressing feelings where you feel like, I just want to get out of here, to you know, very bright.
I just want to get out of here.
You're in the desert. And
Stupid level.
You know, it's to make you feel like, wow, okay,
I saw that pop into the back.
World. You know, it's really big world out there.
Big world out there.
It's gonna look real.
The vast desert was right next to Athens. What are you
like
talking
a
about?
Fantasy twist, over the top, like blood and guts.
I don't think that
It
there's
didn't
any
feel
other
that big.
game that achieves that that's out there.
Not to say it's not impressive. It just didn't feel that big. I was like, oh, the vast desert is right there. It's right next to Athens. Oh, okay. Kronos is right next to Athens too. Like, I don't know. That seems kind of weird.
Every character in the game starts out with a single pose that every single animation derives from. So starting to move like this, bring in the base pose, and then kind of just start to block a few things out. Maybe even with general, just kind of moving the whole character all as one, getting the timing for things, and then building out from the pelvis. So get the pelvis motion right, then get the chest involved with the pelvis, then maybe start doing the arms, come back with the legs, then finish with the head and the fingers. So sort of whittling down until I get to that final roll.
I will say most of the animations in the
original
game
vision,
did
I think,
flow
what
through pretty
we
well.
wanted was very,
There
very
weren't a lot of like
It's funny,
sudden
'cause we looked
cuts.
like, let's go find some fight scenes in movies, and that's how we want this guy to move, and that's how nasty we want him to be. And it's weird because when we thought we'd find all these great movies, movie fights are really kind of tame when you think about it. And we actually ended up with only 2 or 3 movies that really obscure films too.
Oh,
that
what?
really-
How'd he do it
when you saw
instantly?
you were like, oh
I had to
my
mash the
God, that is
button. How do you
just
do that?
nasty stuff.
Fucking hacker.
There's been quite a few gameplay design sessions or meetings with the animators where we get extremely
You have to be good. Oh, okay.
move around a lot. My setup
Is the director
situation
for the
as
games
I'm
after?
bringing
Okay.
Enemies into the game, and I'm trying to get
Yeah,
them
see, you
very
mentioned,
playable so that they
he's
can
the
be
director
placed in
for all
levels
of
and go
them
around. Is this
after 2,
big
or after
cartoony
1
shaped,
rather.
very bright
2 and onward.
arena, and it's just a big wide open space, and I put the guys in that, and I fight with them there. I tune them there. I set up all their moves and combos and their reactions.
The Medusa head animation, ripping the head off the Medusa, very long development cycle for that one. It was redone several times.
We obsessed over it. I pissed off everybody. The animations aren't brutal
You pissed
enough.
off
The art's not
me.
brutal enough. There's
Fucking
not enough
stupid
blood. I want
QT.
this game to make players just go nuts and feel that sense of anger and chaos.
Of circling your stick and then missing it 500 times. Also, that Kratos with that wall right there. No, he's dead.
We're really hammering the quality. and
That guy,
trying to
long
get it
development cycle. Okay.
To be as top notch as we can
He
get it.
pissed
So
everybody
several
off. He
of the
pissed
things
me off.
that I would consider that are kind of the top tier in animation.
That's
and
cool, though,
trying
that he's
to
still
either
working on the
meet or
series.
exceed what they do.
People are going to go, oh my God, this is what action adventure games have supposed to have been since the very beginning.
Yeah, it should have been the part where you're climbing on the rock wall and you're just doing the same attack, and then you press a button and you throw the enemy off and they instantly die. I like that part. I like the part with the rope. And then you vacuum the enemy in between your
I would
legs.
say this is the game I've been wanting to make since I was a little kid.
God of War, from a production perspective, has been
No,
a
God of
challenge, and there's
God of
a
War
number
is good.
areas
Just
that,
one of my gripes.
You know, we've really been pressed time month.
I had fun with God of War. I'm not saying it's bad.
Making the game was definitely a fight.
It has its old
Me and the team
jank though,
butted
and just
heads a lot.
poor
And
decisions
there
for
was
some of
this
the designs.
Anger, I guess, that built up inside of me that I think I really
No,
transferred
the
over to
rock wall
Kratos,
thing.
and I look at Kratos
I've
now and it's
mentioned
like,
that's like not even the first time I've seen that. I've seen that in so many games. I hate that so much because it just limits your movement, limits your moves. You can't do cool shit when you're climbing the rock wall.
It's one of those. It's a great high-low thing. We start out the day we're really happy, and then throughout the day we get very upset with each other, and then happy with each other, and then upset, and hopefully we can leave and we're happy with each other, and then we come back and we're happy with each other again.
I'm always the guy that the engineers want to strangle because I try to absolutely push this engine to the max.
We've wanted to strangle each other at least once a week.
The prospect of beating the shit out of other workers has you know, occasionally
Dumb voice
arisen.
line at the
We
start
have
of the
not
game.
actually had any fist fights on the game yet.
No, fist fights certainly aren't allowed in a professional environment.
If we're going to get into a physical fight, it's going to happen in the next 3 months. We're going into the most stressful time of making a game, which is the alpha-beta process.
Yeah, all the testing.
Alpha, baby.
Alpha baby!
So we're an hour from alpha. Nothing's tuned and nothing's finished.
What I am is tired.
Tired. Tired and more tired?
This is what alpha is,
Should have
right? All
said
the
stage.
pieces
Yeah,
are
let me go
there,
ahead
but
and
it
put on the
doesn't
lavalier
play
mic.
right yet,
Okay,
it
tell me how
doesn't
you
feel
feel.
right yet, and,
Tired. No, you're gonna say tired. She's just holding it like I'm not
If we don't
fucking
get them
clipping
by
this
7,
on.
then we'll get them done by 8 or 9 or 10.
I can feel the crunch.
3 years and we're almost done. Light at the end of the tunnel.
I'm so happy
Sure.
we're an hour away from being able to say at least we have a game.
Playtesting is fantastically important, and this is the first game that we've really.
I thought with them
gone to
sitting there, I
town
thought
on the playtesting.
I know there's
The game
another
has
screen
been
at the
developed.
bottom that the playtesters were actually looking at, but the TV up there
5 or 6
was making
people
me
in
thinking they
from,
had to
the
look
local
up like
colleges.
this.
And we'll sit them down in front of the latest version of whatever level we've been building.
It's the
And
real
we'll
God
watch
of
them
War
play it,
torture.
And we'll notice all of the things that they don't do right, or all the times that they can't find the way to solve a puzzle because we've obviously not highlighted it well enough, or if they can't see the door in the background, then we'll add an extra light in so it's highlighted. It's really kind of like
Put all the
making,
yellow
you
tape
know, it's
over
like
it.
making a movie. At the beginning of the project, we decided we were going to build a playtesting room in our office, and that has proved to be a very good decision.
There's our huge PlayStation booth. So good to be one of the big titles
Y'all
this
remember
year, so
E3?
get some attention that we think it deserves.
This isn't the summer game show.
Great shot. Just zoom in all the way so you can
I
see
think whether
each
you're
individual
into mythology
pixel.
or not, I think you can't
On the
deny the power of a
CRT.
game made by passionate people.
God of War is a game that
There's a good way to do that.
anyone can pick up and play
Zooming
and have
in
a
and keep
really,
zooming, that
fun
was not a good way to do
experience.
that.
You should play God of War because it'll get you laid.
This is the adventure that the back of the box.
No,
is.
nobody was getting
God
laid
of
back
War
in
is
the day
fucking
playing
rad.
video games. We were getting made fun of. That was neat. Yeah, I'm glad I watched that. It was neat. So that's Cock of Shore 1. Wow. Wowie. I hope people enjoyed Cock of Shore, the first one. Oh boy, my controller turned off. Yeah, GDC is great for like looking into how games are made or just going about it. I should watch more GDC stuff. I haven't watched anything like that in like a couple of years. Vidoc for 2018 was really good. No, stream's not dead. Is the stream dead? I think the stream's dead. No, stream's not dead. We're still here, right? Ah, okay. Yeah, I think, what was it? You and Zeph, Michael, you were talking about the video documentary for 2018. You were talking about that the other day, right? What was that, yesterday? Or no, that was, what was it, The Composer or something? Yeah, The Composer did a video. That's what you were talking about, I think. That's what it was. All right, here's the deal. Here's the deal. It's 1 a.m. right now. We're almost 4 hours into the stream. It's a pretty light stream. So here's the thing. Do we want to start God of War 2 tonight? Play a little bit for like an hour or two? Or do we want to wait until next time, next stream, which, frankly, probably next week. Because let's see. Tuesday, I'm probably shifting Dark Souls 2 D&D to Tuesdays. Or wait, Thursdays? Was it Tuesday or Thursday? Thursday. Shifting that to Thursday. Okay, so no, actually, Wednesday, Rachel was saying, I think this week. If not this week, then the next week. Rachel should be able to do Bloodborne again, so we'll be doing that on Wednesdays probably. Possibly starting this week. Thursdays will be Dark Souls 2 D&D. And so yeah, the next stream for God of War 2 would be Tuesday, probably. You banging your desk, or are my neighbors about to tell me they're hypocrites? Why not start it? Ain't like you're gonna finish it in one stream. Just asking if I should wait until next stream to go ahead and start it, or if I should start it now. But if you think I should start it now, then I could start it now. Go for a little bit. Do it now. All right. Well, I need to take a bathroom break and I need to get some more water. So give me like 5 minutes and we're gonna go ahead and get started with God of War 2. In the meantime, I can go ahead and change the stream title and whatnot. So, yeah. Give me like 5-7 minutes for it. And we'll begin God of War 2. Thanks everybody for hanging out and watching. And I'll be back soon.